Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. No one expected it to happen this fast. Not the industry, not the platforms, not even the most loyal fans. But within just a few hours of its release, first time trying something new detonated across the internet like a firework aimed straight at the heart of the short drama world. 10 million views on opening day. 10 million. It wasn't just a premiere, it was a declaration of dominance. And at the center of this explosive surge stood two names now impossible to ignore. Zhai Yiying and Li. Yuhang. People said the domineering CEO's adorable newbie trope was outdated, that audiences were done with it. But then this drama arrived, sharp, stylish, and overflowing with electricity. From the moment Li Yuhang's character stepped out of that elevator in a perfectly tailored suit, cold eyes sweeping the office like a silent command, the internet collectively gasped. And when Zhai Yiying appeared, bright-eyed, soft-spoken, clutching her employee badge like a lifeline, the contrast was so instant, so powerful, that fans began clipping scenes before the first episode even ended. The shock wasn't just in the numbers, but in the chemistry so intense it felt scripted by destiny itself. Li Yuhang's performance as the aloof, razor-sharp CEO wasn't just convincing, it was magnetic. He didn't play a boss, he embodied authority. His voice carried quiet power, his gaze held unspoken rules, and every subtle change of expression suggested layers of emotion buried deep beneath the frost. Then there was Zhai Yiying, sweet but not naive, timid but not helpless. She played the rookie employee as if she truly were stepping into the corporate world for the first time. Her awkward smiles, her determined little frowns, the way she tiptoed around office politics, it all felt painfully real. And when the two characters clashed for the first time? Sparks. Actual sparks. The type of chemistry that makes viewers sit forward, hold their breath, and whisper, "Oh wow, this is going to be big." What shocked everyone was how fresh the dynamic felt. It wasn't the tired, predictable CEO storyline that viewers had grown bored of. Instead, the show injected humor, tension, and emotional depth into every encounter. Li Yuhang's character wasn't just cold, he was conflicted, hiding wounds behind his ambition. Zhai Yiying's character wasn't just cute, she had grit, dreams, and the courage to stand her ground even when her voice ampled the internet erupted. Clips of their first confrontation hit 1 million views in a single night. Fan edits flooded social media. Even people who didn't watch short dramas began asking, who are these two? And why is everyone obsessed with them? Industry insiders called the premiere a category reset. The show didn't simply enter the battlefield, it rewrote the rules. Production companies scrambled to adjust their release schedules, while marketing teams stayed up all night analyzing what exactly had created this tidal wave. Was it the irresistible duo? The sleek cinematography? The razor-sharp writing? Perhaps it was everything combined, the rare moment when a drama doesn't just release, but arrives with a kind of fierce, unstoppable energy that sweeps everything in its path. But one truth has now become unshakable: if this is only their first collaboration, then the real question is, how high will they climb when they stop trying something new and start owning the entire game? The fact that the drama shot straight to number 2 on both the Red Fruit trending chart and the new releases chart on its first day is no coincidence, far from it. This rookie office penny collides with icy elite CEO setup may look familiar at first glance, but first time trying something new packs far more substance than the sugary, one-flavor idle dramas we've all grown tired of. This show doesn't just sprinkle sweetness, it builds tension, stakes, and emotional payoff with the precision of a master chef crafting a dish meant to stun at first bite. What makes it truly addictive is the layering. Every scene between Li Yuhang and Zhai Yiying feels like a tug-of-war between innocence and authority, softness and steel, chaos and control. Instead of a simple CEO falls for cute girl fantasy, the drama gives us a real battle of ideals. Her honesty clashes with his guarded cynicism. Her small acts of kindness subtly disarm him. His strict rules push her to grow stronger. It's a dynamic that evolves, not one that sits still, and audiences feel that evolution. They aren't just watching a romance unfold, they're watching two people challenge each other in ways neither expected. One of the biggest topics online is the way Li Yuhang plays the CEO role without relying on cliches. No eye-rolling arrogance. No over-the-top cruelty. Instead, he uses micro-expressions, barely visible shifts in his eyes, jawline tension, and those fleeting moments of gentleness that betray the stronghold he keeps around his emotions. Viewers say they keep pausing the episodes because his eyes are doing too much, and honestly, they're not wrong. Meanwhile, Zhai Yiying's portrayal of the newbie employee is winning hearts for a very different reason. She's relatable. She messes up. She panics. She tries too hard or not enough. She experiences office embarrassment in glorious, painfully accurate detail. But she also learns, adapts, and slowly begins standing on her own feet. It's refreshing to see a female lead who blossoms without losing her personality, who grows strong instead of simply becoming prettier and more desirable. When our worlds collide, his controlled, immaculate universe and her chaotic, honest reality, you can practically see the shock waves. Their scenes together don't feel scripted, they feel like two energies reacting in real time, each pushing and pulling with natural chemistry that can't be faked. This is why fans are re-watching the same scenes 10 times. This is why comment sections read like emotional support groups. This is why the drama is dominating trending charts despite fierce competition, because first time trying something new doesn't just deliver romance, it delivers humanity, wrapped in fast-paced storytelling, polished aesthetics, and performances that make every heartbeat count. And as the numbers climb higher and the buzz grows louder, one question now hangs over the entire short drama world. If this is the beginning, what happens when these two stop colliding and start falling? Speaking of Zhai Yiying, she didn't just play Wang Weiyu, she brought her to life. Her performance goes far beyond being soft, cute, or sweet. There's a fragile stubbornness beneath the surface, a quiet resilience wrapped inside her innocence, and Zhai Yiying captures that contrast with a precision that feels almost surgical. One moment she's timid and overwhelmed by the fast-paced corporate world, the next, her eyes flash with a hint of defiance, reminding the audience that this little rookie carries her own inner fire. What truly elevates the drama, however, is the ways Hae-in and Yuhang work together. Their professional skill isn't loud, it's the kind of grounded, controlled acting that gives a character weight, humanity, and emotional logic. Yuhang's cold, restrained CEO becomes more believable because Zhai Yiying gives him something real to react to. Zhai's vulnerable determination feels more layered because Liu's character meets her softness with stoic resistance and, slowly, reluctant warmth. Together, they don't just act, they breathe life into the story, anchoring every scene with emotional truth. It's their chemistry, their timing, and their ability to make these characters feel like real people, not stereotypes, that make the whole drama feel authentic, textured, and undeniably compelling. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.